Hello investors and welcome back to Investment Academy. Today we are going to talk about the most exciting and sought-after movement in personal finance space, the FIRE movement. If you were a working adult, do you think you can retire early like in your 30s or 40s or even younger? How is it possible? And is it the right step for you? Let's find out today. Before we dive into the details, smash that like button so that the videos will reach a broader audience. And also, subscribe to our channel to get notifications while we post a new video. Let's get started. Gone are those days when you have to work and wait until your 60s to retire. With proper financial planning and patience, you will be able to get the financial freedom even before you turn 40. FIRE stands for Financial Independence, Retire Early. Well, the prime goal is to achieve financial independence to be able to retire early. The FIRE movement was introduced in the 1992 best-selling book, Your Money on Your Life. It said that people must calculate each expense in terms of the number of working hours it took to earn it. According to news reports, over the years, millennials have shown great interest in FIRE movement. They follow extreme life-saving lifestyles while in the workforce, with some of them saving up to 70 to 80% of their annual income. When their savings reach around 25 times their annual expenses, they resign from their regular jobs or retire from work altogether. This is based on two general retirement strategies: the 25 times rule and the 4% rule, each of which helps them set up just enough rates of withdrawal from their retirement savings. The 25 times rule, as discussed above, states that you should have at least 25 times your annual expenses saved before declaring financial independence. And the 4% rule states that if you withdraw 4% of your stock index portfolio every year, you will never run out of money. Now let's go to the three main types of FIRE: Fat FIRE, Lean FIRE, and Barista FIRE. Fat FIRE is an approach where you have a portfolio big enough for a lavish retirement. With Lean FIRE, you will have a simplistic standard of living to cut down expenses to benefit in retirement. And Barista FIRE is in between the Fat and Lean FIRE, where you have enough to cover your retirement expenses but still supplement it with temporary or part-time jobs. Also, if you want to have an effective FIRE strategy, try to look out for the following elements. First, stay out of credit card and high-interest debts. If you have any of those, pay it down before pursuing FIRE. Secondly, build an emergency fund of 3 to 6 months' worth of expenses. This money should be kept aside in a savings or money market account. Remember, emergency fund is not an investment. It's an insurance. So, you don't have to fry your brain thinking where you will get the most return. Any money market account that gives you interest above inflation is more than enough. Third, pay off your home mortgage and try to hold an outright home to have more disposable income. We know this step is hard, but having no mortgage or rent will help you build wealth fast. Now, is FIRE meant for everyone? Yes and no. If you wish to retire in your 30s or 40s, typically your income should be slightly above average. Author Robin says in the book that FIRE is not primarily about early retirement. Rather, it teaches you how to live better while consuming less. Instead of retiring, financial independence lets you work on your passion and happiness. But, of course, it's quite a demanding task. Only by incredible discipline and big sacrifices in your youth will you be able to get to that point. Okay, now let's discuss how much you need to be able to retire at the age of 40. FIRE is based on mathematical calculations, and the amount of your savings completely varies from person to person. This is because your income and expenditure might not be the same as the person next to you. So, first of all, calculate the amount you would need to spend per annum once you retire. Let's say you are 25 and your monthly living cost is $3,000. If you want to retire by 40, you are left with 15 years to fill up the retirement pot. If the inflation rate is 3%, your monthly expenditure will rise from $3,000 to $4,673 by the time you turn 40. That means you will need $56,076 per annum to support your current standard of living. By this calculation, you should have a little over $1.4 million, which is $56,076 multiplied by 25 when you turn 40 to reach financial freedom. To save $1.4 million in 15 years, you would have to save $93,460 per year, or $7,700 per month. Wait, don't get disappointed by this number. We know that it might be hard for a 25-year-old to save $7,700 per month. Instead of purely saving, you should aim to achieve this goal by investing. If you are investing, you would just have to invest $3,371 per month for 15 years to reach your goal. That's the power of compound interest. Now, if you are a young adult, let's say younger than 25, we have a video on our channel, the link of which will be mentioned in the description box, which will thoroughly give you an idea of potential investment options for your age. But how to reach there so you can achieve FIRE? First, define retirement. What does retirement look like to you? You must decide if you wish to do something you like or entirely stop working. Second, estimate your expenses. Calculate every outflow of your money carefully. A proper estimate of your expenses will help you plan for your retirement efficiently. Third, detailed planning. We cannot stress enough how important it is for you to have a detailed plan to achieve FIRE. Also, you must stick to it, as this will help you save enough for your retirement and other emergencies. Fourth, economic discipline. Basically, you have to maximize your income while minimizing your expenditure. Fifth, wise investment. No one can achieve a secure retirement without investing their retirement savings. So, you have to invest in financial products that can offer high and stable returns like an index fund or mutual funds. Early planning will definitely promise you financial freedom, but in the process, you should not deny yourself of the little joys of life either. Go on a vacation every once in a while, or buy yourself a phone if you need it. All we ask you is to spend, but consciously. Financial independence, retire early, has been gaining a lot of traction for obvious reasons. But the promise of retiring early does come with its own share of benefits and risks. Retirement is hard. FIRE can be harder, since it would require you to invest 2 to 3 times more than you spend on essentials and wants. Thus, it is crucial to know more about your idea of early retirement and whether FIRE may be right for you. So, that's the video, folks. Hope you have learned something new today. If you have any questions or suggestions, please comment them down. And if you like this video, give a thumbs up, as it really motivates us to create new videos. Also, subscribe to our channel to get notifications while we post a new video.